Welcome to Flying the Middle Flag, and I got the great privilege of talking to Zora and Rene of Blackbriar, a great band from the Netherlands. And they've just put out their new album, A Thousand Little Deaths, and it is a great journey into their beautiful musical landscape. So I really recommend this album. Really textured, it's really layered. It was a great thrill, as I said, to be able to talk to musicians. And yeah, this was a really great interview to do. And as I said, I do recommend the album. Very symphonic, very metal, very awesome. So sit back and relax and enjoy this interview. So here they are. This is Zora and Renee of Blackbriar on Flying the Metal Flag. Hey
Good
there.
morning.
G'day.
Hello.
How
How you
you
doing,
going?
Greg?
I'm very well,
I,
thanks, mate. How are you?
I'm doing very well as well. Thank you so much, man. Sora is on her way. Let's wait for her real quick. So it's evening for you guys, right?
Yes, it is. It's 7:41 p.m. at the moment.
Oh, okay. It's we it's
Hello.
almost noon for us, so always weird, the time differences.
Hello.
Yeah, well, we're ahead. Hello there, Zora. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Oh, we'll get underway. I like to make it as informal as possible, so I probably won't do an intro or anything because you're here now. So I want to congratulate you guys first on this new album because it's been a really big journey for you guys because you guys have been a do-it-yourself band. So it's a big testimony to everything that you've done to put this album together now, this third album, A Thousand Little Deaths. Oh, I have to say, first up, it's a shame that there's not 1,000 songs on this record because it's a fantastic record.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. It's a very strange realization that you already heard it, and yeah, one of the first people that's heard our new album. So thank you so much for the kind words.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, it's a journey as well, which I'm guessing is the same with your previous releases. Is that how you approach each album?
Yes, it's always very identical, actually. Sora can explain this herself slightly better how things, inspire her to do this. But in terms of the album itself, yeah, we love storytelling. So it is a journey, and all of the inspiration that we put into this album, it comes from a thousand things. And yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
happy that you actually pointed it out that it was a journey listening to it because that was what we were going for.
Oh,
Yeah, the way
fantastic.
our writing process is pretty much still the same as we've always done. We've only done one thing different this time. We have done our first Blackbriar writers camp
Mm.
because usually it's just me and Renee who write the music, and we wanted to try to do it different this time with one song actually, which is The Hermit and the Lover. So that one we wrote with all of the band.
Oh, really? Because that's an awesome
Yeah.
song. I love that song. That was my highlight,
Thank you.
actually.
Oh, really?
Ah,
That's good.
well, that's gonna make everybody very happy to hear
Yeah.
that.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I love the riffs in that song.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a great song. I mean, like Sora said, we wanted to do the writers camp mainly because I got stuck on that specific song.
Mm.
So we said, okay, you know what? Let's work on this together. So we rented the old mansion that we used in our music video for Until Eternity. We went back there and we stayed there for I think 2 days,
Yeah,
one night.
but no, 2 nights,
Or two
four
nights.
days actually.
4 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Well, okay. No, it was 4 days actually.
Yeah.
I hear. And yeah, we worked on many songs, but I worked on many songs, but we focused on this specific song for every band member. So everybody had their own room in the mansion with their computer, their guitar and stuff like that, and everybody worked on the same song, but they had not heard what the other person was doing,
Yeah, because
and
my
they,
vocals were already there, so
yeah,
they had my
exactly,
vocals and they worked to make music onto my vocals. Yeah.
exactly, and it
Oh,
was
wow.
very fun process.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that's actually how we always write our songs with I always write the lyrics first, then I make the melodies with my lyrics, and then the music is written onto that. So that's how we like to work.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic. That's a great
it's
way
slightly different.
to do it. Yeah, very different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now but we wanted to make sure, and we've been doing this since day one because when we started Blackbriar, we worked the other way around. So not necessarily all the time, but we did write music, and then Sora did her thing. We did not like that. In fact, Sora was not able to, express herself completely creativity. So creatively. So we said, okay, you know what? You write something then. And then she wrote lyrics and a melody, and that's where we made our first Blackbriar songs that songs that have actually been released. And we never went back from that. So we are still doing it that way. Sora's, get inspired by something, then writes lyrics and a melody. She sends it over to me, and then I write the music to her vocals, to her ideas, to her backing vocals, to everything, and that's where the very distinguished Blackbriar sound comes from. So it is, in fact, all inspired by Sora's creativity.
Wow. That's awesome. Now, I have to ask you about one lyric, Zora, that really stood
Okay.
out to me. Did you make an acronym out of a lyrical hook? What an awesome lyric.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
I
that
know
was
that's probably taking it out of context in the given song that it comes from, but that really
yeah.
stood out to me.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really like that song as well. So it's about all kinds of secret messages you could give someone. And yeah, I thought that was a fun one as well to put a secret message in a song. Yeah, you can do it. So,
But what inspires you, Zora, in terms of your lyrical writing?
oh, that can be literally everything. So, books, history, folklore, myths, but also a lot of my experience, just personal experiences. Yeah.
Wow, was fairy tales actually part of the procedure in a lot of your work prior to all your albums as well? Because I know one of your EPs, your debut EP, was Fractured Fairy Tales. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people think that this EP is an EP based on all fairy tales, which is not actually. But yeah, I do get inspired by fairy tales a lot, especially the original stories, like the dark ones.
I think they're all dark, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
are.
Because
Well,
wasn't
it's
all
good
of them
inspiration.
wasn't all of them like warnings or
Yeah, lessons. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
lessons. That's right. Yeah. I don't think they were for children, were they?
No, not
Fairy
really.
tales, especially
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Little Red
yeah.
Riding Hood.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah.
That's not a kid's tale.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Oh, fantastic stuff. What about you as a drummer, Renee?
Well, I see myself. I am the drummer of this band, but I see myself more as a businessman, or at least that part of being a band is something that really interests me. Like you said, we do everything ourselves, so that goes from management to productional stuff, the music, photo shoots, film shoots, marketing, promotion, everything. We even do our own web shop, web store, website, everything. So. That is something that keeps me very busy. Um, the drumming, unfortunately, sometimes is a little bit left behind in that regards because of the lack of time, which is a very bad excuse, but it's the truth. So yeah, I do consider myself, somebody with a lot of different kinds of skills, but drumming is something I wish I was a lot better at. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah. To be honest with you, what was the question in terms
Oh,
of
just talking
drumming?
about your inspiration as a drummer.
Oh, well, my inspiration, literally, like I just said, everything basically comes from Zora. So even the drumming, rhythmic stuff, it literally comes in general from what Sora is doing. I'm not listening to other music necessarily. I'm not inspired by. I am inspired by a whole lot of music that I listen to, but you will never hear that back in Blackbriar, I'd say, because the main inspiration is and will always be Zora and her creative ideas.
Well, that's beautiful because that means that, you know, you're being an original band too, and that's important.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I love music in general, and I listen to a lot of music throughout the day, and maybe metal a little bit less than you might think. We are in a metal band, if, but I don't necessarily listen to a lot of metal music. I do listen to all the new stuff that comes out, just so we know what's going on around us. But yeah, I'm usually it's very hard work, so we're just chill music, you know.
Yeah.
I would love some Lana Del Rey in the background or stuff like that. And so that's, I mean, yeah, I don't think you would necessarily hear that back in the drumming.
So how do you feel about genres and where you fit? Is that something that you sort of feel that you fit in a specific genre?
What would you say the specific genre was for
Well,
us?
it's, everyone sort of says it's symphonic metal, isn't it?
And what do you
Yeah.
think? Do you agree
Yeah,
with
I
that?
think symphonic metal because there's
Okay.
also
Yeah,
goth metal.
it's always a bit difficult, I guess. It doesn't really matter to us. We just create what we like to create, and yeah,
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 I
that's
exactly. I
guess
right.
mean,
I think
yeah,
that's a good answer.
difficult. Yeah.
our label actually had a very good, at least I'd like to say a very good basically sum up of our genre, and there was, I think they labeled it as atmospheric metal or something like that.
Yeah, I
Oh
And
yeah,
like that
we are
one as
probably
well.
the
Yeah.
we're probably the only band in the whole Nuclear Blast environment that has that label. But at least I like to, I think so. But um, that fits maybe more so what we intend to do, but it's not really a genre necessarily, in my opinion. Um, and we don't really care about the labels, you know. We just do the stuff that we want to do, and people can name it whatever they want, as long as they
Yeah.
like it. And even if you don't like it, it doesn't really matter. We focus on the people and the fans that do enjoy the music, and we focus on the positives usually. So, there's always, when you make music or do creative things, it's you always have some noise going around your releases with people who disliked what you just released, and that's usually something that we literally can very easily navigate to not look at. So it's we focus
Well,
on the positives to keep going.
it's not it wasn't always easy, but it's
No, wasn't
yeah,
always, but
we learned to just
exactly.
do it for the people who love our music and focus on that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
oh beautiful. That's the way it should be done. So was it
Yeah, I
very
think so too.
difficult in the beginning to
Oh, you don't want to know. It was
For
terrible.
me, it was, I think, the most difficult. Yeah, you always told me just
Ignore
ignore.
it.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, Craig, we're Dutch. We're from the Netherlands, and we have so many great symphonic metal bands out here. Actually, people who basically founded the whole genre. Bands like Within Temptation, Epica, those are very great bands to look up to. And when we first started, people were instantly, just because we had a female singer and we made music that had louder guitars, people instantly started to basically compare us with those bands, even though we were just, coming looking around the corner. We didn't even know what we were doing at all. So the comparison was very unfair, in my opinion, but we had to take all of that, all these comments on, and trying to navigate your band and your motivation through that negativity is very hard. At least that's how we felt it. The pressure was on, and the funny part about it being, it was these bands that we just talked about, like Epica, that actually gave us the opportunities to evolve and become a better band because they allowed us to play a show for them in front of a lot of people that we had never done before. So for us, trying to not notice all the negativity and just focus on the positives is what got us where we are today, I think.
Yeah, well, I was also reading that Hailstorm also gave you a big opportunity as well. How was that?
Yeah, that was actually a bit of a like a full circle moment for us because they were the reason we started Blackbriar, actually. So we were already making music, Renee and I, but it was completely different. It was more a Kate Bush inspired music. And we went to a concert of Slash, and Hailstorm played there as support, and we didn't know them. And we saw them play live, and they blew us completely away. We looked at each other and we said, "This is what we need to do." And then we started Blackbriar actually. So Hailstorm was the reason that we exist. And then we a couple of years later we got to play the after show in Amsterdam to their yeah, which was amazing.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And you've
yeah, that
never
was
looked
very
back.
cool. No, it wasn't even that long ago that we played. It was a few years ago, I think, like I don't know, 4 years ago, that we played the Hailstorm after show. But it's so weird when you come to think about it that we started the band because of them. Then we get the email if we want to play their after show, and we were like, we have to do this, be, whatever happens, because this is the reason why we started the band. And then we played the show, and it was amazing, just being there, and even because they were co-headline touring with In This Moment, and In This Moment is also a band that influenced us very much in the beginning of Blackbriar.
Mm.
So it was like us In This Moment, Hailstorm, and we just felt like this is the reason why we started. This is why we are here. So the whole evening was actually very special to us, even though we didn't get to meet them.
No.
We didn't nothing like that, But for us, it was we were
Maybe one
walking
day.
around there. Yeah, exactly. Well, we were walking around there feeling like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is full circle. This is good.
So how has it been with putting all these albums together? And now that you're in this spot, how does it feel now with everything that's happened?
It's the thing is when you start a band, then you think, oh, it would be so cool if you could get like maybe 100 people that will enjoy your music. And every time, every step you take, first of all, it's never enough. Not in a greedy way, but in a way like you feel like there's always more left in you, so you can grow and you want to grow. But when we started where we are right now, this is far, far, far beyond anything we imagined this band could become. But right now, being here, we still feel like there's so much left in us, and we're not
Yeah.
even close to being where we want to be in terms of the amount of people that we feel like should how do you say it um, should get to know us as a band and our music, our creative ideas, and hopefully people that will enjoy our stories. So
And
yeah,
we're only going to do our first headline tour, so it's just the beginning for us, I think.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even though we've already been going at it since 2012, uh, s- yeah, we still have we're just
Yeah. We feel like it's
poking.
just the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But you do need to realize how you would feel if you would um in the past how you would see yourself now. Yeah, then you would yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to stop sometimes a little bit
Yeah.
and look at where are we right now and what did we think where we were going to be when we
Yeah,
started.
exactly.
And that's the moment where you realize, all right, we're doing good. But
We can be
when you're
proud.
living it's still like, wow, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Well, you're definitely getting there, that's for sure. There's a great album for sure. You've done
Thank
a
you, Craig.
fantastic job with it, without a doubt.
Thank you so much.
It's so funny because we've done a bunch of Australian interviews right now, and all of you guys are extremely complimental and very excited about this album. And now we feel bad for basically not being able to go to your beautiful country, which is massive, and play a few shows this year because that's something that we have very high on the list. And
Yeah, we are definitely working on it. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
yeah,
Well, you know you're
We
welcome.
actually we had the
yeah.
opportunity last year, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So, but it's still very much on our to-do list to make it happen. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I know I'm going.
That'll be good.
Well,
Yeah,
you
looking forward to that.
you might know that we could have been a Dutch colonization, Australia.
Yeah, but
30,
it would have been the same distance, so
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know, it
maybe
was
cheaper too.
36 times. 36 times you guys came out here before the British colonized Australia.
Oh,
Oh,
36
really?
well,
times.
Oh, it
sounds
Yeah.
did.
like a missed opportunity for the Dutch.
Yeah, I know. I want to, every time that you came out here, you came to the wrong places.
Yeah, there's snakes everywhere. There's the wrong places.
Yeah.
Yes, we have literally zero bugs and insects and scary animals in the Netherlands. Like zero. The scariest thing would be a mosquito, which is very harmless here. Um, so I imagine those guys basically traveling there and literally being scared to death. It just that's why we went there 36 times, I think.
Well, at least you
Wow,
tried.
crazy. Yeah, exactly. We tried, but it's not for the Dutch.
Fantastic. Well, we're definitely looking forward to you coming out and the new album, A Thousand Little Deaths, eh? Fantastic stuff. And
Thank you so much, Craig. It's yeah, I'm very happy to hear your kind words, and yeah, I do that. Hope that that we'll get to meet each other soon. So we'll see. We're working on it.
fantastic stuff. Before we do end up, I actually got an email to say that Zora likes complex answers and questions and all that. So I've got to ask you about your literature. What sort of books do you like, Zora?
Oh, the books that mostly inspire me to write music are the like the gothic novels and stuff like Wuthering Heights, Rebecca, those types of books. But I like to read just like modern thrillers and such as well. So
Oh, fantastic stuff.
there's one song on the album Green Light Across the Bay that's actually inspired by The Great Gatsby. So that's
Oh,
another one.
really?
Yeah.
That's not a bad read, actually.
No,
Not
no. Oh,
the movies aren't that good though, both versions. Although Robert
I
Redford,
I saw the new one. Yeah, the with Leonardo DiCaprio, I think. Yeah.
did you like that one? Did you? Or
Oh, I did like it, yeah.
what
It
about
was
Robert
okay.
Redford?
that's
That's
But
the
you also
original.
read, Craig. Do you also read?
Yes, I do.
Oh, and what do you read? Do you read into the same, gothic stuff, or
Um,
uh,
I like to read as much as I can, and I have read some Gothic stuff. But my favorite writer is Chuck Palahniuk. Have you heard of him? He wrote Fight Club.
Oh,
hmm?
I guess not.
Yeah.
I will
I've
look
I've
it up.
heard of Fight Club, but I have not heard of the writer's name.
He's more a minimalist writer.
Mm.
Ah,
It's really great.
Okay.
So he
I will
writes a
check it
lot
out.
without writing much at all.
ah,
I
that's
like those
interesting.
sort of writers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, Sora will check it out, I think.
But yeah, I try to
Awesome.
read a lot of stuff, but I definitely like, the classics for sure. Especially some of the horror writers. Um, especially, well, Frankenstein and
Yeah,
Dracula, they're definitely classic,
exactly. Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Sora has them in the book
Yeah,
shelf
yeah,
as well.
yeah. Of course.
and just the story alone about how Frankenstein was written is a great story in itself.
With was it um in Switzerland, right? They were all in a
Yeah,
or not? Yeah.
yeah,
I think
and
I yeah.
Dr. John Polidori wrote the first vampire story at the same
Yeah, they
time.
were
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
and
yeah, yeah.
Percy Shelley wrote a classic poem at the same time as well.
Right.
yeah,
Mary
Yeah.
Shelley's husband. Yeah, that's
yeah.
an
That's
awesome
fair.
story
That's
in itself.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
a crazy story.
Yeah.
And we
Yes.
we go to Switzerland or to the same area on holiday every year. So
Yeah.
that's to get inspired by the old writers. It's
That's
beautiful out there, so
you should write an album there.
well,
Yeah, we
if
should.
we could afford staying there for a couple of
Yeah.
months, we would. But it's a very expensive country.
Oh, Switzerland. They're still neutral, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And neutral and expensive.
No worries. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I wish
Thank
you
you,
all the
Craig.
best with the tour. You're going to Spain on Saturday, aren't you?
Now
Yeah, yeah, we are.
we're actually going to Spain in 2 days to fly there, at least if I'm not mistaken. Yes, on Friday we'll fly there.
Yeah, and then on
And
Saturday
then
we have the show.
yeah, we play one of the few festival shows we have this year because we really wanted to focus on this album and the release cycle. So we decided this year we need to take it easy a bit and only do a few shows that really looked dope to
Yeah,
us
and
because
in Spain by the by the beach, that's great. So
exactly. And the
we'll take
funny
a swim.
this was actually we got the offer for this festival, and it is an amazing festival, by the way, and an amazing location in general, the area. But this was a castle, so we are playing in a castle on a
Oh,
hill, I
wow.
believe. So
Yeah.
it was a no-brainer. We said, we actually we don't want to play festival shows this year because we're focusing on the new tour and stuff like that. But we gotta do this because the it's literally in the courtyard of a castle, and yeah, it sounded like something we needed to do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
worries.
definitely.
Well, I wish you the best with your first headlining tour. This new album, A Thousand Little Deaths, is out 22nd of August. I
Yes, sir.
recommend
Thank
that
you.
everybody go buy it. It's a fantastic record.
Thank you
Blackbriar
so
is the
much.
band. So thank you very much, Renee and Zora. You've been
Thank you,
Thank
Craig.
you.
awesome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much.
Bye
I
We'll
wish
bye.
you
we'll
all the
we'll see
best.
each other
Bye.
soon. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye
Bye.
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching this interview here on Flying the Metal Flag. I really hope you enjoyed it, and so does Ben. So we would greatly appreciate it if you click the like button, or even better, subscribe to this channel because there's so many interviews that are coming soon. So please stick around for them and even more, and even the ones that are here already. So please take care and keep it excessive, but most of all, let your metal flag fly high.